Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. The Night of 1,000 Lanterns puzzle event just went live. This is going to be around for 3 days till the 3rd February. So we have a lot of time to actually get the quests done that they are throwing at us here. With 3 of the tasks, we get the King of Beasts, which cannot be sold in the marketplace, and it has only 50k mining power. The next in line would be 6 tasks done, the 2 Neon miner that also cannot be sold with 300k in mining power. And starting 10 of the tasks, it's actually getting interesting. That is the Lantern Drift, also cannot be sold, but at least it has 6p in mining power, and it comes, as you can see here, with 5.5% bonus power. So the miner itself is actually pretty good, but we need to figure out if the investment is actually worth it, because I think that this puzzle event is not very beginner friendly. As you can see here with the first quest, the exchange Rollertoken quest, instead of 3, this time is 5 Rollertoken, as well as the open lucky cases. You need to open 5 for the first quest instead of only 3. And of course, because the first quest is already more, the next quest after this are being actually even worse than that. The only thing that's really good this time is that we need to win way less games. In total, only 100 games to flip 4 cards here on the right side. So that is actually pretty good. And I think that's the only thing that I'm going to do this time. I need to make the math. So even if you would go only for 10 of the rewards, that will cost you a lot of money. And the miner, the Lantern Drift, is not even that expensive if you would compare it on the marketplace. I was putting here as a reference 5p in mining power and 4% bonus power, and anything similar costs you only around like 50 Rollertoken. That would be 10 tasks that you need to actually do. Then you need to exchange 5 Rollertoken, win all the 100 games, open 5 lucky cases, then you would be at 6 cards, and then you will need to exchange another 11 Rollertoken, then you would be at 7, open in total another 11 of those, you would be at 8, and you already see my point here. The next steps are going to be even more ridiculous. You would need to in total open 32 lucky cases and exchange 32 Rollertoken, or you exchange less Rollertoken and you need to exponentially open more lucky cases to get to 10 tasks done. And my entire point here is that if you are very unlucky and you open 54 of those lucky cases, you will spend almost as much as a miner in the marketplace would cost you, that in the long run you will actually be able to resell, because the other miner here, this one in the puzzle event this time, this cannot even be sold. So even if you get it now, you have no chance to resell it anytime in the future. And the only thing that you will be able to do if you want to ever exchange this one is to just throw it inside of a burning event. And I think for that it is way too expensive to actually go for the 10 rewards. But I think the reason behind why they actually did this and made it so expensive is the miner that you get here with 12 tasks, the Serpent Trail, because this one is the next one in line that you will need for the actual craft of the Eternal Viper. As you can see here, Serpent Trail is from the puzzle event today. This is the only reason I can think of why the Rollercoin team actually made it this way, to make that one miner in specific very expensive and rare. And if you wanted to get the big miner, the Eternal Viper, this is really good actually, but this will get exponentially more expensive now that we have the actual puzzle event out. And if you manage to get 14 of the tasks done, you will get the Lantern Drift on level 2, as well as 2 times the level 1 version here from the actual rewards. And then you would be able to merge it. I think the merge itself is very expensive. If you see the cost of 1.6k wires and 24 Rollertoken merging fee, this miner is a very, very high cost miner, but it has a very good percentage bonus power. So while the merge is very expensive, I think for very high end players this could actually be okay. But then again, you have no chance to resell this one, so this is a hard pass for me. I would, even if I get the miner, I would probably not even try to merge it. This would cost you probably like 200 Rollertokens, so I think that's a bit overkill. What I think what's really good is that we have only 4 white cards, so not the entire puzzle event is so bad. I think it's just really expensive this time. We have a lot of season tokens that we can get here, so I think that's pretty fair. As well as we have the Yellow Emperor with 3% bonus power as a white card here that we can flip. So this is pretty good, but the overall tasks are way too expensive to participate as a new player. So I think this is a big pass for almost all of us. Let's just win the 100 games, guys, and get a bit of free stuff from here. Don't try to push your luck too much with the lucky cases here. Chances are you are going to lose a bit of money. Sometimes you will break even. So if you have hundreds of Rollertoken lying around and you are in for the gamble, then maybe you can do it. And speaking about lucky chests, we have 3 event lucky boxes here. The first one will cost you 19 Dogecoin, and you can get a miner that's the Treasure Guardian with 70p in mining power. Also, you can get the Chunksy Road, and the lowest one that you can get is the Cube with 700k in mining power. The Lunar Box in a bit smaller costs you only a third of the Dogecoin, but you cannot get the biggest miner here. You could potentially only get the Chunksy Road, and the smallest one is the Ham AI that you can get. And this miner is actually really cheap in the marketplace. It costs like 60 cents, but you would need to invest 5.7 Dogecoin to get, maybe if you are unlucky, only the Ham AIs that probably you cannot even really resell in the marketplace, because there's 100 of them plus as quantity here available just to buy them out. The Chunksy Road itself, of course, is very good, but you know my opinion, guys, gambling is pretty much only designed for you to lose. There's only a handful of people that are actually going to open like a box here and get the Chunksy Road as a main jackpot. So I really recommend, if you're not having hundreds of token lying around, to not touch those boxes here, and only if even go for the boxes that you see here, which are actually also counting towards the puzzle event, because I don't even know if the Lunar Box with Rollertoken would actually count towards the puzzle event. So just keep that in mind. If you're opening this for the puzzle event, maybe it counts, maybe it doesn't, and those ones is the ones that I know for sure that they are working, and the least that you can get back is 0.5 Rollertoken, and of course you could be super lucky winning 500, but I think this has a chance of 0.0001% or something like that. I'm keeping my hands off of those ones as much as I can, but if you feel lucky, go ahead, open Lunar Boxes. The choice is yours, guys, but make sure that you are not going to be too sad when you lost your money. I warned you. Keeping the nature of gambling aside, we have a race tournament ongoing now. This one will be here for 24 hours, so we have 1 day time to actually participate. We get 500 points by winning games, which is the free-to-play stuff that we can always do, so I really like that. And then we have the open lucky RLT loot boxes. I'm pretty sure that they are meaning only those ones here, but maybe the Lunar Box RLT is counting too. So at least this time around, when you're gambling, you're participating into the race tournament, just keep in mind that a lot of really high level players are going to throw hundreds of Rollertoken into this, and they probably open like 154 boxes for the puzzle event. So it is very unlikely as a new player that you will have any chance of actually growing here and having a good rank. I just noticed that the battery is going out again. Let's really quickly charge this. I lost my ranks. Oh no. As always, here's a clip of the last puzzle event, Warden of Wood. Let's take the Warden of Wood rewards. I aimed for 8 of them, so let's go. Reward number 1, 20 season tokens. Reward number 2, useless bonus power. Reward number 3, useless bonus power. Reward number 4, another useless bonus power card. We have 1 left. This time we had only 4 in total. Reward number 5. There goes the last card of those useless bonus power cards. Let's take the next reward. 20 season tokens. We have 2 more tries left. We can get the Lantern Serpent, which would be absolutely amazing. Okay, we got the Crimson Plume. This one was the one that cannot be sold in the marketplace. And the last reward. Oh wow, we got the Dragon Wing. At least this one can be sold in the marketplace, so I'm really happy with the outcome of that. And of course we got our rewards, the Winds of Fortune here up with the 1.9p in mining power, which also can be sold in the marketplace. In total for the Warden of Wood puzzle event, I spent around 30 Rollertoken to increase the mining power by 15p. Unfortunately, we were not really lucky with opening the chests this time, and also the event rewards that we got this time were not too great, but next time we're gonna have a bit more luck. Another thing ongoing right now is the crafting Lantents Craft. The Lantern Craft itself, I think, is okay. The prices that you see here with the parts included are very, very similar to what you will find in the marketplace. This one here, for example, costs you around 5 Rollertoken if you would just buy it from the marketplace. Meanwhile, the craft costs you like 5.5 Rollertoken. But of course, if now somebody would purchase this one, the next one might be a little bit more expensive than the actual craft. So if you really want to have this miner, go ahead, You can craft this one, but I don't think it is too great. I mean, it has 600k in power and 2% bonus power. Maybe you will find something better on the marketplace for maybe the same price, or maybe one roller token more or something. So really only craft this if you absolutely want the disco roll because you like the miner or something, but don't actually craft it for progress, because I don't think that this is a super good craft, not like the last craft that we had. Then we have a lending sale ongoing for the Wealth Ember. This one is another miner that you need to actually craft the big one, the Eternal Viper. As you can see here, it's going to be available throughout the sale. There was supposedly only 1k of those miners available, but you can purchase 10 per account. So I don't know if that really was the case or if it was just a translation error or something. But in total, there should be 1000 of those miners. So I expect the price to be very, very similar even after this sale is going to end. So that we will actually need to spend around 20 roller token for the Wealth Ember. I think the Golden Path, like I said last time already, will be one of the way more expensive miners of this craft. This one comes around 50 roller token plus minus, of course. And the Serpent Trail, because of the nature of today's puzzle event, this is going to cost a fortune too, probably. Let's just check the marketplace really quickly if already people are starting to sell it. There's none on the marketplace yet, so we will actually need to wait it out and see what people are thinking this should be worth. And taking everything into consideration, the Eternal Viper will probably be really expensive. I think this one will be like 250 roller token, because the actual puzzle events will be more expensive. But of course I cannot predict the future, and maybe there's going to be another sale after the event ends so that we could purchase all of the miners that we need, like it was with the Radiant Core. It costed like 300 roller token to get the actual Radiant Core, and now in the marketplace it costs 350 to 400 roller token. So we will need to wait it out, guys. As always, if you have questions, leave them down in the comments below, guys. I'm really curious what you think about the puzzle event as well as those Lunar boxes. And thank you so much for watching. I see you in the next one. Bye.